Everyone wants freedom. Almost no one asks what it costs. And that's why so many people spend their entire lives chasing something they quietly surrendered years ago. Freedom. It's one of the most celebrated words in human history. Nations fight for it. Songs are written about it. Politicians promise it. Yet many people who claim to be free live under invisible chains they can't even see. We celebrate freedom as if it were simply the absence of restraint. But if that were true, why do so many people with more choices than ever still feel trapped? Most people think freedom means having no authority over them. But complete freedom has never existed. The child depends on the parents, the employee depends on the customers, the farmer, he depends on the rain. The nation, well, it depends on laws. Every society exchanges certain freedoms for greater security and cooperation. The real question has never been whether you'll live under authority. The question is whether that authority serves truth or merely serves itself. There are many people who believe that if every rule disappeared tomorrow, they would finally be free. But would they really? Remove the traffic laws and the roads become dangerous. Remove contracts and commerce collapses. Remove courts and the strong exploit the weak. Order doesn't exist because freedom failed. Order exists because freedom requires responsibility. It's like the driftwood that's being carried by a river's current. Every one of us is being directed by influences we often fail to notice. Advertising will shape our desires. Entertainment can influence our values. Friends, they can affect our choices. Fear, it can change our priorities. If we let it, pride can blind our judgment. Unless you are deliberately choosing your direction, something else is going to choose it for you. The invisible current isn't whether influences exist. Of course they do. It's discovering who or what is shaping your decisions. The Bible presents freedom very differently than the world does. Jesus said in John chapter 8, verses 31 and 32, "If you continue in my word, then are ye my disciples indeed, and ye shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free." Notice that freedom doesn't come from escaping authority. It comes from submitting to truth. Later, Jesus added, "Whosoever committeth sin is the servant of sin." So rejecting God's authority doesn't make us independent. It simply places us under another master. History repeatedly demonstrates this principle. Revolutions have replaced one tyrant with another tyrant. People pursuing unlimited pleasure often become slaves to addiction. Societies that reject moral boundaries eventually discover that chaos is not liberty. The promise is freedom. The result often leads to bondage. The Apostle Paul wrote, "Stand fast, therefore, in the liberty wherewith Christ has made us free, and be not entangled again with the yoke of bondage." That's in Galatians chapter 5. Biblical freedom isn't permission to do whatever we desire. It is the power to do what is right. So perhaps the greatest threat to freedom isn't an external government. It isn't a political party. It isn't an economic system. The greatest threat may be believing you're free while invisible forces quietly direct your life. Because in the end, everyone serves something. The only question is this: who or what is shaping your path? Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe.